Now, as we continue here on the program, I want to get to a soundbite here. Actually, several, from Governor Tim Walz, who is Kamala Harris's running mate. He's the governor of Minnesota. We talked about him with Congressman Michael Waltz of Florida earlier in the show. You might have gathered, and we've talked about it a few times, that Tim Walz, his favorite applause line, he says it all the time. He said it at the convention. He says it at all these events where he comes out with jazz hands, just frantically waving and bowing and doing all this weird stuff that he does. One of the lines that is the biggest crowd pleaser, and so he says it every time basically, is that his ethos, his mentality, his worldview is around this idea of minding your own damn business. So here's just a quick sampling of that, cut 19.
Even if we wouldn't make the same choice for ourselves, there's a golden rule. Mind your own damn business. Even if we wouldn't make those same choices for ourselves, we've got a golden rule. Mind your own damn business. You know what makes society work best? Is when you learn a golden rule. Mind your own damn business. Mind your own damn business. You don't need it.
All right, it keeps going. That's enough. That's enough. Over and over again. Mind your own damn business. Now, we have pointed out that this is such a farce coming from him. This is a government interventionist extraordinaire. There's no part of the government he doesn't want intervening in your life, with the possible exception of having everyone hands off late-term abortion. Like that's what he really means. And also parents who might object to sex change operations for their minor children. That's another mind your own damn business. Tim Walz and the state, they know better than parents. So when he says mind your own damn business, he's talking about people who might object to any form of abortion in any way. But when you apply that lesson to anything else, he wants his politics to be all up in your business. His politics are your business, whether you like it or not. And you object, well, someone might need to call the snitch line that he set up. Remember that? Mr. Mind Your Own Business set up a snitch line in the government of Minnesota where people could rat out their neighbors if they felt like they might be violating one of the anti-science edicts that one Tim Walz put in place during COVID. Ended up keeping kids out of school for a year and a half, lying about that through his teeth, just as he lies about everything all the time. So it's a joke that this man lives by anything approaching the credo of mind your own damn business. That's not true. And his own rhetoric recently contradicts this posture. For example, he was in Wisconsin, and I'll just play his sound. This is a clip from Governor Walz at a rally. Does this sound like minding your own damn business? Cut 16.
This thing's going to be a battle for the next 52 days. It's going to be in rooms, just like this. It's going to be one door-to-door, call-to-call, $5 donation, trying to have that hard conversation in the produce aisle with the person you saw there at the grocery store and ask, have you voted yet? Ask that person to sign up. Ask them to get the vote. Look, this is on. Wisconsin starts next week in voting. Next week.
So, mind your own damn business. But when you're at the grocery store, it's time to have, quote, that hard conversation in the produce aisle. That person you saw at the grocery store, ask, have you voted yet? Ask that person to sign up. To me, minding my own business when I'm shopping for food for my family involves Tim Walz acolytes not coming up and haranguing me to support his ticket in an election. Like, if we're talking about leaving people the hell alone, he loves saying damn and hell because he's a real manly man. He's a real salt of the earth, Midwestern dad and coach and warrior. So he says damn a lot. Whoa. Jazz hands. So he says out of one side of his mouth, mind your own damn business, and then he goes out and tells his troops at the rally, go badger people, pun intended in Wisconsin, in the grocery store, in the produce aisle about politics. That is not minding your own damn business at all. That's the actual reveal of what he actually believes. He wants him and his supporters to be all over your business when it suits him and his agenda. That's it. Leaving you alone, minding, no, that is not what he's about. It's not his governing philosophy. Seems like when people were like, hey, governor, there are looters and arsonists and rioters burning down your largest city. They've been doing it for 3 days. Can you please do something? That seemed to be an occasion where he actually did mind his own damn business, even though it was his job to protect that city as governor. Like, oh, you've got a problem with rioters? Mind your own damn business. That was effectively what he said through his inaction and utterly pathetic leadership during that moment. But there's another one. In cut 17, this was a college group. Listen to this.
Go get them. Talk to your friends. Some of them are just going to say, look, I'm not that into politics. Yeah. The answer to that is too damn bad. Politics is into you. So get engaged, go vote.
Too damn bad. Whoa, there he is again. What a badass saying damn. Tim Walz. Jazz hands. So he told some college students, talk to your friends, and they might say, I'm not that into politics. Too damn bad. Politics is into you. Does that sound like minding your own business? Does that sound like leaving people alone? No. He's like, go around and basically politically harass your neighbors, your friends, your family members, your fellow shoppers. Have those hard conversations in the grocery store. You know what's an actual hard conversation that needs to happen in the grocery store? If we're going to be talking politics in the grocery aisle with strangers in total violation of the mind your own damn business slogan that he doesn't actually believe, if you're going to have a tough conversation in the produce aisle or at the grocery store, it might sound something like this. Hey, Susan, have you seen how unbelievably expensive everything is here? Do you know who might be responsible for this inflation? Let's have a hard conversation, Susan, about inflation and the trillions of dollars in inflationary spending that Kamala Harris voted through by breaking the tie in the U.S. Senate. Now she's running for president and has no plan for you. If we want to have hard conversations with strangers in the grocery store, which I would advise against, I actually believe in mind your own damn business in that circumstance. If we're going to have that tough conversation, it's going to be around the 20% increase in costs. Maybe he probably doesn't want to have that conversation. I'll leave you with a word from his wife, sweet Gwen Walz. Cut 21.
Bye-bye, Donald Trump. We are turning the page. 52 days and we are turning the page. 52 days and bye-bye, Donald Trump.
Yikes.